Hey, how's it going, guys? It's the boss here with another live stream for you guys on this Sunday evening. It's been a little while since I've been back streaming for like a couple days now. I've done 2 streams, I think, during this week so far. Well, it's the end of the week now, but this is the first stream that I've done back in the studio. The last stream I did, I was like downstairs. I was playing Fortnite and stuff, so it was interesting at the time. But either way. Hey, Nightwing, what's going on, man? You are definitely first. Bowing down to you. I'm sorry, man. I can't do that. Hey, Jesse, what's going on, man? Welcome to the live stream, my dude. Oh, you have to go back to school tomorrow, man. That sucks. My Nightwing, you have to go back too. That's awful, guys. I'm sorry to hear that. Man, it seems like summer has been going on for forever now, but then when school starts coming up, it just goes down the drain. It's like it's just here. I don't go back to school until I think the end of this month or the beginning of September, so I got about a month left roughly of summer. But even when I'm in college, it's different than in school for you guys. But I'm sorry, guys, that sucks to hear. It really does. Yeah, summer went by really fast. School needs to start in the fall. I can actually sympathize with that, Nightwing. I would not mind if school started in the fall. But, it is what it is. Unfortunately, it's up to the school board. Yeah, Jesse, it pays to be in college, I suppose, in some way, which is ironic because you pay a lot of money to go there, so at least you get something out of it. And hey, Rusta, what's going on, man? Welcome to the live stream as well, my dude. But yeah, guys, the older you get, the faster time goes. Unfortunately, yeah, Rusta, unfortunately, that seems to be that's the way it works. When it comes to when you get older, time just seems to fly by so much faster, especially when you're especially when you keep going and doing stuff throughout life, especially when it comes to school. Hey, RJ, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, my dude. And, hey, Patrick, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's really cool you're playing Starfox right now. I need to get into playing that, actually. But, good thing that you're playing it with a speed run. Oh, my gosh, the man himself. Welcome, master of the TDS. Welcome, my dude. My friend, it has been a while since we've talked for a long period of time, and it's been a while since you've even been back here on the stream. Well, welcome here, my dude. It's awesome to see you. Fist bump arena to you, man. You earned that one. Good to see you. And yeah, it has been a while since well, to be fair, it has been a long time since I've streamed at least somewhat consistently, because like I mentioned in the last stream that we did, bro, we do need to do a gaming collab, RJ. Yes, we do. Congratulations, Patrick, being at 1,000 subs. Don't forget about us when you become famous. Yes, Patrick, don't you forget about us. Don't you forget about the people who were with you the entire way, which is pretty much everybody here on the stream. Don't you forget about that. And yes, RJ, we need to do another game review. Wait, TDS, you've secretly been here and you haven't commented? Well, how dare you, man? It would have been awesome to comment and talk with you. How dare you watch and not comment it? Dang it, TDS. Darn it. Good to see you here nonetheless, man. Scary thing is, you have a limited time for your life, and yeah, that's the thing with life, you don't know how long you're going to be here. I mean, that sounds pretty cynical and kind of dark in a way, but at the same time, though, it makes you appreciate life more, and you do a lot of stuff that you really want to do with life, so especially just enjoy and have fun with it, even when it comes to having school in a very limited amount of time. And thanks, and forgive me if I don't respond right away. It's all right. Yeah, Patrick, we understand your speed running Starfox right now. And yes, yes, RJ, we need to do a game review together, my man. Actually, tonight, like for those of you live, you guys will be able to hear this now. For those of you who watched on YouTube later, at the time of this video, for those of you on YouTube, I actually just did a podcast with a person that actually approached me on Facebook. I actually did a podcast. We talked a lot about Marvel and DC and video games. I talked a bit more about my history on YouTube and how video games have kind of impacted my life in a little bit. But, in the end, when that podcast comes out, I'll let you guys know about it in a video or something if you guys want to go check it out. Because the dude was pretty cool. I'm probably going to have him on for a YouTube interview. I have another interview I got to do, and that big Q&A that you guys left a lot of questions on. Looking towards you mostly here, Nightwing, but, a lot of you guys left questions, so I have to do that video now, too. Don't know if that one will be a two-parter, because if it isn't, it's going to be a longer video. I can tell you that already, but it'll be all good. But yeah, exactly. RJ, you summarized it right there, man. If I could frame a quote right there you go. That would be the quote that I would put. because it's true. Life can be rough at times, but appreciate it and love it because there are a lot of good things in it. And who will hit 1K first, boss? Me or you? It's a good question, Nightwing. Personally, man, I have no idea. Um, I don't know. I mean, all I can say to that is, I wish you the best of luck in the content that you're making on your channel, Nightwing. I honestly hope you do reach 1K at some point soon. As for me, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to be streaming, and I'm still going to be making content for you guys and for everybody else who comes to the channel, subscribes, all that usual stuff. And I'm just going to keep going at it. 1K is the ultimate goal right now, and I honestly hope to reach it someday. So good luck to you, and good luck to myself, is what I'm basically trying to say there. And I've been busy in life stuff. YouTube has been... Yeah, I can understand. I can understand that, TDS. You know, I know you've been... It's been hard for you with YouTube and everything we've talked. Yeah, I understand that. But, you know, if you ever feel like... All I can say is, man, I wish you the best of luck in whatever's going on. If you ever want to talk, I'm here. And if you ever want to come back to YouTube, man... I would totally be in support of that because you make some great content. And it has been a while since me and you have done a podcast talking about absolutely nothing. Which has basically been all the podcasts that we've done at this point. And my best time for the category of speedrunning is 2 hours. By the way, me and Ryan are going to do a review for James Bond Agent Under Fire. Yes, we are, guys. If you guys didn't know, Patrick came out with a review on Tom and Jerry for the SNES. Very good review. It's one of the better small YouTube reviews that I've seen lately. So if you guys want to go check that out, go check out his channel. That I highly encourage you to do because it was a well put together video and it was pretty dang epic, so you guys should go and check that out. But yes, Patrick and I are going to be doing a review video. It's going to be, like you guys know, I do reviews here on the channel more frequently because I do like doing those. But this review is going to be lit, I would say, because this is I love the James Bond games, so it's going to be a really cool collab. And have you ever played Simpsons Hit and Run? Unfortunately, man, I haven't. I've seen good things about the game. It's one of the better Simpsons games they've made. I do know from watching other reviews that the Simpsons boxing game was completely garbage. But Simpsons Hit and Run is like a cult classic, apparently, when it comes to like older video games and for like the Simpsons. So I haven't played it, but I would like to play it someday. And I feel like I'm making an ironic video. Well, good luck to you, Ruffsta. Whatever video you make, I'm sure it'll be really good. And I'm sure it is fun, RJ. I have seen mentions of it here and there. And I've seen some footage, not a lot, but some. And it looks like a good game. It really does. So if I ever come across it, you know what? I might check it out. Why not? And put Thanos against the Justice League and put Darkseid against the Avengers. Which team would win? That's a very good question. Which team would win? In the Thanos Justice League battle, it depends if we're talking with Thanos with or without the Infinity Gauntlet. I'm going to say that Thanos without the Gauntlet, Justice League would definitely win. And even with the Gauntlet, I say the Justice League still would probably beat Thanos. So I'm going to go with the Justice League. As far as Darkseid against the Avengers, I'm going to say the Avengers just because of the circumstances where I don't really know Darkseid as well as Thanos, but more specifically, if we were talking about this matchup, Darkseid doesn't really know the Avengers that well. Of course, I do think Darkseid might have a better chance of winning, though, because when you compare the Justice League to the Avengers, the original team, a lot of their members don't have powers or anything. They're very skilled people, but they just don't have power. So I think Darkseid might have a better chance of beating the Avengers, unless we're talking about like Hulk or something like that, you know. So it's hard to tell, but it'd be a good matchup to see. Apparently, the strongest character is the Simpsons wrestling is Ned Flanders. I don't remember seeing him in it. According to the reviewer that I watched, apparently the best wrestler in that game is Willie, the groundskeeper, mostly because of his rake. He has a really long range and he's really fast and stuff. So apparently Willie's the best one. But I saw gameplay of it and the game looks utterly trash, so I have no intention of playing it or reviewing it, because for me to review a game, I'd have to actually have some experience with it, and or just to actually want to review it. If I made a review on Simpsons Wrestling, I'd bash it the whole time, so, you know, if I'm going to review a bad game, I kind of like to, want to experience it first, and or have some kind of connection to it, because I've never played Simpsons Wrestling in my life, and I really don't intend to. And Does It Exist was our best. Yes, Does It Exist has been our best podcast, TDS. Those were amazing to do back in the day. Like, oh my gosh. As far as my content goes, it became more fun, which made things difficult and confusing. My motivation wasn't there. I understand that completely, man. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, if you ever want to get back into YouTube, like I said, you really should, man. I really think you should. if you ever have that passion again. So, but if you do come back to YouTube at some point, if you work out some of the stuff you're going through, it'd be awesome to do Does It Exist again, because those were hilarious podcasts to do. Yeah, Patrick has a couple of things with the audio, but other than that, the video is fine. Other than that, it's a really well put together video. You guys should check it out if you're interested in, seeing an old school game review, which I love doing those. I love reviewing modern games, but the old school games are amazing too. I guess Ned Flanders could beat Goku since he's supposedly the strongest. I don't know much about Goku or Dragon Ball Z, but I can tell you this much. Ned Flanders might win just because of how nice he is. And who would win, Guardians of the Galaxy or Lobo? It's a good question, actually. Actually, I got a good response to this. So if you guys didn't know, which I did do a video about this, it was a little collection haul I did. This is Lobo, for those of you who have no idea. And by the way, this is an image of him from the comics. He's a pretty badass character. Personally, though, I did research Lobo. I still think the Guardians would win. I think they have a way better chance of beating him. So, I am sorry, Lobo, but, I think the Guardians would probably win. Might be settling down soon as I can say as to my current life goals. Well, you know what, man? That's good for you, man. I really hope that works out for you. If you can squeeze YouTube in there, you have a passion for it, come back. But if your life changes are kind of dictating you away from YouTube, totally respectable and totally commendable, man. Absolutely. I get it. He diddly Mr. Friendly Nebarino. That's a pretty good description of how he talks. So, yeah. Yeah, Flanders is what Goku would win. Yeah, realistically, Goku would beat Flanders. Of course, Goku probably wouldn't want to destroy him, I would theorize, because he's so dang nice. And Flanders doesn't talk down to anybody. There's actually, from what I gather from The Simpsons, there's been times when he's gotten angry and, not been nice at all for, that hi diddly ho, neighbor, kind of attitude. But still, though, for the most part, he's a nice guy. He'll take so much crap from everybody, and he just be nice about it the entire time. So, realistically, Goku would win, but Flanders, he probably wouldn't destroy Flanders because he's just a nice guy. Because if Goku was about to wreck him with a spirit bomb, he'd be like, hey, well, at least it's a shiny color. Have a good day, sir. And then right before it gets blown up, I don't know. I think you misunderstood what I said. Literally, no, I understand TDS. I understand what you mean, man. I get it. I know for your life, your circumstances, all that stuff. I totally 100% understand what you're talking about there. All I was saying there was, if you ever have a chance to, and I'm not saying you will, if you ever want to get back into YouTube, despite the fact that you'll be settling down or you'll be starting, doing whatever it is that you're going to be doing. Again, it'd be cool to do that stuff with you again, is all I was saying, but hey. I remember one scene where Flanders said, oh, you stupid son of... Yeah, I could definitely see that happening. Jesse Pinkman, welcome to the stream, man. So what's the story here? A viewer chat, that's what this is. I am chatting with viewers of the channel right now, and we're having some pretty good discussions here, including the fact that Goku would beat Ned Flanders from The Simpsons. That's one thing. So welcome nonetheless. I got an argument with this person on YouTube, and who would win, Goku or Sonic? Said Sonic, and I said, oh, Sonic beat him. Personally, that would be an interesting matchup. Personally, I could still see Goku beating Sonic. I mean, I'm not a huge Sonic fan, nor am I a huge Dragon Ball Z viewer, but I can say this realistically from their abilities, because I have seen death battles for both these guys and researched them a little bit. I would say Goku would win for obvious reasons, I'm just saying. So I don't know, but hey. I still say Goku would beat Sonic, though. Mr. Turner and Dinklebird is just like Homer. Yeah, pretty much. They're like the Fairly Odd Parents characters. They're like, Mr. Turner is Homer, and then Dinklebird's Ned. The perfect neighbors versus the other guys. And Dragon Ball was my anime growing up. Sonic beat it. Yeah, oh, absolutely, man. I agree. Like I said, Sonic's a cool character and concept, but I'm not a huge Sonic guy. As far as the matchup goes, yeah, Goku's abilities outmatch. Sonic might be fast, but Goku, his powers are too great for that. He could destroy Sonic, is what I'm saying. He could wreck him. So I can definitely see that happening. Special beam. Oh, now we're naming new moves from Dragon Ball Z. Look, moral of the story is I'm pretty sure Goku would definitely beat the crap out of Sonic. I could definitely see that happening. And while they would never meet, I could see that happening. And I miss making content with you too in the future. In the set in the stone, I might not make content over year round if I do content you. Thank you, man. I do appreciate the heads up on that. Like I said, it's been awesome. I've known you for a while here on the platform, and it's been awesome making podcasts and all the other stuff that we've done here on YouTube. Like I said, if you ever come back, yeah, please let me know, because it'd be awesome to get back into doing stuff with you again, man. You're one of my oldest friends here on YouTube, and I don't mean that in a sense of your age. I mean, like, literally, it's been like a couple years that we've known each other. And by the way, Goof is still around, and he's still making podcasts, which is what he wants to do. So, you know, at the end of the day, he's not playing Don't Starve, but he's still around. He's still making podcasts. So that's good to know there, too. And you are so good. Well, then, have you ever been through... I mean, the game was good, but people, like, really... Yeah, I don't understand the appeal of that either, Jesse. I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of old school people that love... Like, one of my friends, he loves the old Sonic games. But at the same time, though... A lot of people hate the new Sonic, so I think it's a mix when it comes to the video games, but, you know, it is what it is there at the end of the day. I'm just not a huge Sonic guy. I never really played any of the games except for Sonic Rush out on the DS, I think was the only game I ever played of Sonic. I did enjoy the game, but still, though, I have no idea. Then he said Sonic can beat Lord Beerus, and I said I lost 75 IQ points. I don't know who Lord Beerus is. I'm going to assume that that's somebody from Dragon Ball Z, so I have no idea. But yeah. How did Sonic get such a cancerous fan base? That's like asking how... I don't know, man, but like... It's like I mentioned in a video I did a little while back. Every fan base has a toxic fan base, but at the same time, though, you know... It's just the people who choose to be. It's not every franchise, every fan base, just certain aspects of it. And, yeah, I don't agree with Garrett with the first thing that he said there, because it's just not true. Sorry. Yeah, I've noticed what Goof's been up to. Yeah, because we held the Straw Hats and Canadians would riot. If you guys have no idea what that means, it's an old meme between us that we've known each other for a little while here on YouTube. It's just a meme between us now, so. But yeah, Canadians would definitely put on the straw hats and pitchforks and go after Goof, for sure. So thank goodness that he's just sticking with podcasts. Nintendo needs to buy Sonic. I mean, any major corporation could go and pick up, like, for example, Marvel bought Fox, so they own, like, pretty much all the properties that were associated with it. I think that it depends on a certain company, like, what the vision they have for the character is. Like, for example, the Fantastic Four, they haven't really had a decent movie, ever. Except for maybe the first one, but hopefully they can do something great with this one, with the Fantastic Four now that they own Fox, and remake them in the Marvel Universe as a great team, which they can do, because after Avengers 4, it's pretty much going to be the end of the Marvel Universe that we knew for the past 10 years, so whatever they start up with now, I hope they make good with it. That's all I'm saying. And true fact, Goof is racist to Canadians. Yes, Goof is indeed racist to Canadians, for those of you who didn't know. He despises people from Canada for whatever reason. I don't understand why. When are we going to start making drink combinations again? Jesse, that is such an old stream, man. Why'd you got to bring that up? Probably at some point. Like I said, I don't stream every day like what I used to. It's too stressful for me in the evenings because I got so much Canadians. Yes, Canadians, Jesse. Yes, Pinkman. Jesse Pinkman, different Jesse. Yeah, definitely, Canadians. Hey, I see what you did there. As far as drink combinations, Jesse, I don't know. Probably at some point on the streams, you put chocolate milk in your tea. I think I did that already, Roughsta, if you guys look back at some of the earlier streams. Those are from months ago, though, and I advise you not to look at those, because those are my early days of live streaming, and kind of like how I started off making YouTube videos, those did not turn out the best. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's with experience, you know. Put lean in your tea. Nah, that's one thing that I would never put in my tea. Nice try. Bring back the old DeBoss. Come on. I'm still the same DeBoss. I'm just not doing some of the stupid stuff that I used to. But for you guys, at some point on the streams, if I remember to, and if you guys care, I will bring back drink combinations at some point. And I will still be streaming frequently, probably a couple times a week or something like that. I'm not guaranteeing that, though. Just you pansy Rise Up Gamer and drink chocolate tea. I already did. I drank chocolate tea and it was disgusting. You were there, Rusta. I know you were there. No, Disney bought Fox. Yes, Nightwing. Disney did indeed buy Fox. Did I say Marvel earlier? I'm sorry if I said Marvel bought Fox. Yeah, Disney owns Marvel, so that's technically correct, but no, not enough of it. Oh, what do you mean? Not? I drank like half the glass and I felt sick, so yeah, I didn't drink all of it. You try drinking chocolate milk-induced tea. It's disgusting. Absolutely vile. And become the new Steve-O. You know what? I'm cool just being who I am, man. It's okay. Steve-O can be himself. It's alright. True quote from Goof. At least I'm not an axe-wielding Canadian. Now said, yeah, that just confirms that he's racist against Canadians. You know, I need to message Goof after this and tell him, hey, I was reminded today that you were racist toward Canadians. I'm gonna find all my viewers from Canada. I'm gonna let them know about Goof. He's gonna be on every Canada blacklist for the next how many years. Let's drink a whole bucket of lard. Ugh, this sounds disgusting. I don't know why you would drink an entire bucket of lard, but okay, you do you, man. That's something that I would never do, but okay. Good for you, I guess. Yeah, as far as that goes, what the... Oh, okay, just a bunch of other stuff. And my charisma went up by 20%. I'm sure that that's an amazing thing that happened for you, Roughsta. I'm glad that it did. For me, the closest thing that would happen is I probably drown, like dry drown, because people have done that. People have tried to drink large amounts of like liquid, like butter and stuff, and they've almost drowned. It's not even something that you're supposed to drink, but people still drown on it nonetheless. So just don't die if any of you guys do it. I'm not going to do it, but good luck to you guys. Excuse me, so I'm going to put this back. But yeah, I would never do that. Now I feel more... Is water wet? No. Okay. We're not starting this, Jesse. No. You guys can... I'll leave it up to you. Is water wet? Let me know if you care. Because I don't. I watched your channel trailer. You look so innocent and young. If by innocent and young, if you mean young and naive and really stupid, then yes, you are absolutely correct. I was innocent and young. Unfortunately, Nightwing, that was... I wouldn't call that old the boss, but I would say that is prepubescent the boss. As in that I just put out random content out on the channel that I am kind of ashamed of now. I'd never even edited my videos at that time. Like, it was a dark period for the channel, and when I say dark, I mean, like, embarrassing for me, because all the videos that I made, I just randomly made stuff. I didn't even stick with, like, a niche, like, with certain content that you guys come back to watch. Like, I didn't do that. You know, I just uploaded random crap that was just not... It wasn't that good, was what I'm trying to say. And I updated my channel. Yeah, I saw that you updated your trailer, Patrick, which is something that I need to do. I need to update my channel trailer, because that thing is... I swear, I think I did that trailer back in, like, 2016 or something like that, 2015. That was back when Pion was still around. Frag Jamsey. Hey, man, I'm sorry I haven't dropped by your channel. Oh, no, it's alright, man. Welcome to the stream, man. I'm sorry I haven't dropped by your channel in a while. Hey, it's all good, man. I'm glad to see you here. It's alright. Completely understandable. But yeah, good to see you here nonetheless, man. When am I going to get that chair? I actually completely forgot about that meme. That was from so many months ago, man. As far as... Oh, man. I don't know. Those $398 chairs. That was back when the whole PewDiePie $3.99 meme was a thing. Like, it still is a thing, but it's just not that big now. Still get straight A's. I'll take that as a compliment, Jesse. Other Jesse, I'll take that as a compliment, so thank you. The fact that I can do all these illegal and terrible things, but you know, I can definitely do that. Is it a DX Racer chair? No, Frag. It is definitely not. Okay, I don't know if you were around several months ago when this meme was a thing for whatever reason. I made up a meme where I was selling, like, a wooden chair that I used for my desk for $398, and it became a meme here on the stream, and I told Jesse, like, hey, I need to get that money first, Jesse. And so I was basically like, yeah, I'm going to sell this chair for $398, and that was just a meme that I made up, because, you know, the PewDiePie $3.99 thing was a meme, so I figured I'd make my own. And it still carries on for some reason, so I'm sorry, Jesse, but that chair probably won't be coming. Shipping's expensive. Nightwing, if I was in sorry, I missed that earlier. If you were in charge of picking the team for the Suicide Squad, who would you choose? Definitely not the Jared Leto Joker, not by far. I'd keep Deadshot, Harley Quinn. They were Killer Croc's a good choice. Probably not Captain Boomerang. He kind of sucked. Probably like Weather Wizard or Mirror Master from The Flash. I probably have like Captain Cold or Heatwave on the team as well, just because they're really good characters. And I definitely put Deathstroke on there because he's a classic villain. Anti-hero, I should be saying anti-hero, not villain, but I think those are the people that I would pick for my Suicide Squad team. But definitely Deathstroke, I would say, would be the head of it, because let's face it, he's the smartest out of all those guys, except for maybe Deadshot. Goof Norton, YouTuber wanted for senseless manslaughter, violence, jokes from the 1950s, assaulting star hats, and racist remarks toward those of Canadian lineage. We need to get wanted posters made and distribute them to the nearest town of Toronto. City of Toronto. So yeah, we need to get those wanted posters made. TDS, we need to get on that. Yeah, where's my spoiler prize? I don't remember saying anything about a spoiler prize, Rusta. I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't remember saying anything about a spoiler prize. Straw Hats. Yes, that is definitely way too perfect, Frack. It's too perfect for its own good. And yes, definitely Straw Hats. We need the Straw Hats in there, TDS. Hashtag Sweet Tea. Yes. Yes. Hashtag Sweet Tea. Bad Nerd Returns rated R. Yeah, that'd be a great movie. You know what, guys? That would be my movie. Bad Nerd Returns. Clearly, if you guys couldn't tell, I am somewhat of a nerd. Definitely Bad Nerd Returns. I don't know why it'd be rated R, but we would find some way around it, because apparently people love that kind of stuff. They love the rated R movies. And coming to a theater near you, absolutely. As soon as I can get the theater to make this movie, we'll do it. And no you is what a peasant quotes, apparently. Save the broccoli. That is another old meme. Some of you newer people who are watching this aren't going to get any of these references, which it's probably better off that you don't, but, you know, I'm seeing a lot of old memes and, like, hashtags and stuff that we've talked about here on the streams and in the videos in the past pop up tonight. Yeah, Save the Broccoli is another one. It's just Stark, I don't feel good. Yeah, that's another one. That was from Infinity War, but it somehow also became a meme here. It's like, well, I'm going back to playing No Man's Sky next. Still, promise, but it's really fun. Oh, boy. TD, I mean, I never played No Man's Sky. I didn't agree with the backlash. I mean, I agree with the backlash that the game got back then, but that game had false promotion and stuff I just didn't agree with. As far as the updates go, that's pretty good. I mean, at least they're trying to make good on what they promised a couple years back, but at least they're trying, I guess you could give them credit for. When you say no you is all you can say. Yeah, pretty much. No, we can all blame PewDiePie for that meme being big too. Dang you, PewDiePie. I am Groot, I am Steve Rogers. Yep, again, another meme from Infinity War, which was a really good scene. That was actually a good scene from the Battle of Wakanda. Seriously, it's a lot better. You know, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. I believe you, TDS. I do. Like I said, I never played the game. I couldn't say whether or not it was in the first place. Just, I watched videos on the backlash, and I saw the news, and all the lies and stuff that were said by the producer about things that were going to be in the game but weren't. I'm sure that the game is a lot better right now, because, you know, there have been people talking about it is better than what it was, but still. Look, No You, I know was a meme, but PewDiePie made it worse, alright? He spread it. I'm surprised the meme isn't dead, which is a meme in itself. I'm not even gonna dig up any memes that he's made, because they are not few, they're many and far between. Too far. Hulk, remember when Black Widow made me think we had a future together? Yeah, that's pretty accurate, especially that one, like, that's what I don't understand. That was a whole driving point throughout, like, even in Thor Ragnarok, that recording was what made him turn back into Banner. But then when Infinity War rolls around, they had no conversation between them whatsoever. It was just that one scene in Stark Tower. It was like, Natalia, Bruce, well, this is awkward, but that was it. That was it. That was all. No development on that whatsoever. So you know what? Okay then, whatever. The producers can do what they want with it, I guess. I have no idea. Speaking of which, PewDiePie gives any meme he grabs a gravestone. Yes, I've seen that meme as well. So, unfortunately, that seems to be a meme in itself. Hey, Xena, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. It has been a while since I've seen you here, my dude, but welcome. Oh, Euphoric Penguin, also welcome to the stream. It's been a little bit since I've seen you around the stream as well, so welcome. And oh my gosh, I have a great fighter freighter with 4 ships, 1 freighter, and a base hidden on an uncharted star system where none of the multiplayer noobs can find me. Yeah, apparently that seems to be a big thing that wasn't in the game originally, yet for whatever reason they actually... Apparently that's still a big thing now with No Man's Sky. Like, I guess that's a good function in it. I haven't played the game, but at least they're bringing what they promised they would bring. And I had no problem, man. I seen the weirdest thing in Walmart today, boss. All right, what was the weird thing that you saw, Jesse? Because trust me, I've seen a bunch of really weird things at Walmart, so I'm actually curious. I think it's really stupid that people think they have to turn to every little thing. Yeah, I mean, some things don't need to be memes. Some memes, I can see why they are, but not everything's a meme, you know? What did you... Yeah, I would have the Joker... Whoa, you have a big team here, Nightwing. Joker, Riddler, Penguin, Catwoman, Harley Quinn, Killer Croc, Bane, Deathstroke, Deadshot, Doomsday, Bizarro, Reverse Flash, Scarecrow, Poison Ivy, Hush, Clayface, Killer Moth, Two-Face, Man-Bat, Lex Luthor, Brainiac, Darkseid, Zoom, Savitar, Gorilla, Grodd, and Grundy. Are you trying to name every villain in DC? Like, is that it? And there was this guy with a chainsaw for a hand and a shotgun to his back, claiming it's his boomstick, and he was covered in blood. Okay, Sinestro. Yeah, okay, you had to chuck Sinestro in there, too. So you're basically naming every DC villain. Okay, good to know. And by the way, what the hell kind of Walmart are you going to, man? What are you doing? Don't ever go back to that Walmart. Like, seriously. Like, even if... I don't even care if that's, you know, not true. If that's just made up. Don't ever go to that Walmart. Regardless of if it's made up or not. Whatever Walmart you're thinking of, never go there. Never go there. I mean, unless it's around Halloween, then, you know, it's a given, but still. And Jesse, do you play Fortnite? I do. I do play Fortnite. It's not, like I said, it's not one of my favorite games, but the only... I wrote that down. Of course you did. Of course you did. Dang it. Ugh. Good for you, though, man. That's very creative. Yeah, okay, Nightwing, yeah, pineapples. Now going back to... Oh, you wrote that. You're going back to... Oh, so you're never going back to Walmart? Yeah, please, take notes. Take notes. Okay, peace. Go for the pirates attacking me. Sucks for them. Yes. Gotta go. Pirates are attacking me. Sucks for them. Alright, TDS. Well, thanks for being on the stream, man. It was cool talking with you. And go give those pirates hell. And, hey, do you play Fortnite? No, I don't. Okay, I'm not one of those people that play Fortnite. Yeah, I do. The only time I like playing it, though, is when I'm playing with some of my friends from, like, school, for example. From my old high school. I like playing multiplayer with people. That's pretty much it. Other than that, I find all the Fortnite memes really stupid, and a majority of the fan base, not all of them, but some of them are really cancerous, unfortunately, which, like I said, Fortnite's not one of my favorite games. I honestly prefer, like, Overwatch, for example, just for the characters and the abilities and whatnot, but Fortnite's still a fun game to play, just I prefer to do it with my friends. I don't like playing it, like, solo or anything. When you drink a shield potion, yes. Okay, I can see that. And Captain Boomerang, and that is everyone on my Suicide Squad team. So basically, your Suicide Squad team is pretty much almost every villain. Pretty much every villain in the DC universe is going to be your Suicide Squad team. Okay. And Fortnite overrated. Oh, no, I agree. Fortnite is overrated in some senses. It is pretty... I mean, like, at the end of the day, it's a good game. I can see why it's popular. It's not my favorite, but it's alright. But, however, all this praise it's getting, like, some of it's warranted, but, like, the rest of it, no. Like, there are other games out there that I think deserve more praise that just don't have any attention because they're overshadowed. And another thing that annoys me about the whole Fortnite trend, besides, like, certain things about the fan base, like the Musical.lys, we won't even talk about that, but it's the fact that all these other game companies aren't making other games that... I've talked about this before. Other game companies that aren't making other original games people would love to see, but they're jumping on the Battle Royale trend because they see how popular Fortnite is. Like COD, for example. They completely cut out the story mode because, A, people weren't interested in it, and they just wanted the Battle Royale, but they took out the story. Like, for the Battle Royale, they're jumping on a trend, and that's annoying to me. Now, it's okay, they're already dead. I'm kind of overpowered. And don't get me started on how much I hate Fortnite. Don't worry, TDS, I know how much you hate Fortnite. And unfortunately, I'm sad to hear that you died. It's really disappointing to hear that. And Black Flash. Yeah, you have to add Black Flash. Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing, Jesse. I have no idea what Nick's talking about. Welcome to the stream, nonetheless, man. But yeah, I don't know either what you're talking about. Then buying he's worth it than buying V-Bucks. Yeah, I wouldn't. I thought they were all gonna commit suicide. Who? And Trigon, now I'm finished. Of course, Red Dead 2 hype. Yes, Nick, I am very looking forward to Red Dead 2. Seriously, I love Red Dead. I love the first Red Dead Redemption, but I can safely say though that I am so hyped for the second game. Seriously, that'd be something that I definitely do a review or a let's play on at some point. What are your opinions on Black Ops 4 and Battlefield 5? Black Ops 4, I think that it's going to be like an alright game for like the zombies and the multiplayer. The one thing I don't like about Black Ops 5, it's so bad that the fact that they're doing a multiplayer, they're doing a battle royale thing just because Fortnite's popular. If they were doing it on like any other front, yeah, that's completely different. However, yes, I know I said Black Ops 5. Shut up. Black Ops 4. Dang it. Black Ops 4. I just don't know why they're jumping on this Fortnite bandwagon. Like, it's terrible to see. Like, I wish they would have just stuck with like what they do instead of jumping on bandwagons. That's annoying. Yeah, I don't know. John Wick, I love the John Wick movies. Just John Wick, he doesn't need to be in all these games. He didn't. Thanos, maybe you could get a pass for being in Fortnite, but why did that John Wick have to be in it? Like, why? That's like, sounds like a random movie character to chuck in my opinion. Oh, I didn't die. Killed them all. So you overpowered pirates. That's good for you, TDS. And also, I hate Fortnite. Yes, you've mentioned that you hate Fortnite. You've made that very, very clear, my friend. Do a house tour. I don't know if I do a house tour because there's not much in my house that you guys would want to see. Frankly, I'd do a house tour if like I had my own apartment or something. This is essentially where I would do the tour of, which I still need to do an updated collection tour because I've gotten a bunch more stuff since the video I did like a year and a half ago. So I need to do that video. But there's other videos that I want to make that I think would be better than that video. So we'll see with that video. Black Ops Battle Royale kills me. Yeah, I don't understand why they, like I said, I wouldn't mind it if like they did it with like their own originality, but the problem is it's the principle of it too. The fact that they're just doing it because Fortnite's popular, it's just jumping on a bandwagon so that way people will buy the game because they figure people will be latched onto this Fortnite hype and then they'll buy the game because it has Battle Royale in it. And I think that's really stupid, but you know, it is what it is. Unfortunately, you can't control the people who make COD. So Treyarch, you can't control Treyarch. So it is what it is at the end of the day. It's just not something I'm a fan of. We can't put Chuck Norris in Fortnite. You know what? If they're gonna put John Wick in it, just freaking put John Wick in it. Or just put Chuck Norris in it. Dang it. The boss said, "Hell, that's a bad word." Well, you know what, man? Sometimes that's not a bad. It's not a bad word depending on the context you use it in. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Dang it. That would be no game. Yep. Why not do a house tour and give us all your address and social security number? Then we'll get you lots of stuff. Oh, yeah, sure. I'm sure giving out my personal information, TDS, would definitely get me a lot of attention on the channel. It also give me a lot of bad attention in terms of people stealing my identity and various other things. So, no, sorry to tell you, TDS. When you do it, I'll do it. And then I still won't do it. Dragon Ball Z or Naruto? If you think hell's a bad word, heck is a very forbidden word. Yeah, I'm just going to say heck for like the rest of the stream just to see. Because if hell's a bad word, then heck's a bad word. You know what? To heck with that. Oh no, that was a terrible word, guys. I'm sorry. Heck. Heck's a terrible word. Sorry. As you know, Chuck Norris does all his grocery shopping at Home Depot. I'm not surprised by that. I'm not surprised by anything Chuck Norris does, like, ever in his life. And as far as Dragon Ball Z and Naruto goes, probably Dragon Ball Z out of the two. Like, I like Naruto. I do like the story, and I do like the character, but I'm more familiar with Dragon Ball Z out of the two, and I don't even watch Dragon Ball Z that much. I've never watched Naruto. So I'd probably go with Dragon Ball Z, but Naruto is something that I would look into to see if I'd be more interested in it. And DBZ, what car do you have? Let me try to remember here. I don't know exactly. It's like a Honda. It's like from the early 2000s or something. I'm not sure. I'd have to check. The problem with my car is it's old. It's an older car. It's not like one of these new like 2017, 2018 like sports cars, obviously. It's an older car, but still. Why do I keep dropping that? I hate Fortnite so much that if I was told I could never play video games again unless I played Fortnite, I would choose to never play video games again. Top that. If I'm sure somebody else would say something like, if I had to choose between never playing Fortnite again or '03 Civic, I might be a Civic. I have no idea, man. Maybe it is Civic. I have no idea. I'm gonna blow up on you. Yeah, eventually. I'm sure the car will eventually. It is an older car. Unfortunately, for me being a college student and not being a millionaire, I cannot afford a sports car. However, I am currently saving up for a new car, if any of you even cared about that. So, yeah. So, there's that. But even so, though. PUBG cries in the shadow of Fortnite. Yeah, actually, it is. I saw a meme once that Brandon Routh, I think that's the guy who created PUBG, must want to generally off himself. I heard in a popular YouTuber's video, which I can kind of see it. Like, I hope he really doesn't, because that'd be pretty bad. But still, though, that'd be really cool. That'd be really cool to see. Lease a BMW for $450 a month. I would never drive a BMW. BMW is not my style of car, man. So I'm sorry to disappoint all you BMW fans, but that's just not my style. Start a Patreon. Patreon something that I... Here's the thing with me and Patreon. I would never want to take money from you guys for anything like that, and I don't need them. When I say I don't need the money for the channel, and I don't need the money for my life, like for college and stuff. So, like, I would never want to take money from you guys. I never want to be one of those guys. But still, though, I'm just saying I would never... if I would ever start up a Patreon, it'd be if, like, I did YouTube for a living. But other than that, I probably wouldn't, you know. Because, again, I would hate to do that to you guys. Fortnite's the autistic brother of PUBG. Okay, then. Camaros suck. I can't really say too much about Camaros. I'm not a huge car expert, so I'll take your word for it on that one. Left 4 Dead 4 coming 21-23. I am assuming that I don't know too much about the Left 4 Dead series, but I can say that from the sound of it, it sounds like a Kingdom Hearts 3 meme, where you wait forever for the game to come out, and it seems like... Oh, jeez. I almost hit my lamp. I did hit my lamp. I thought it was going to fall over, which it didn't. It just seems like one of those memes, like the game would take forever to come out, so I'm just going to assume that that's the case. The boss totally drives a white minivan. Yes, TDS, because that's exactly what I do. I drive a white minivan. Absolutely. That is totally the case. I'll use the money for better equipment. I could see you doing that, Patrick. That'd be really cool. But for me, like I said, I don't need the money for YouTube, and I wouldn't want to take money from everybody. The only time, like I said, I would do it is if I was like a big YouTuber and I needed it to like continue the channel or to get better equipment and whatnot. So those are the circumstances. Those are the only circumstances that I could only. I would probably just do it, you know. The boss, do you know what day it is? Yes, I believe that it was. Wait, it's today the 5th. Yes, it is. Happy birthday, Anthony. Happy birthday, man. Yes, I remembered. I did remember. I'm not really looking forward to any games, but I'm really looking forward to Red Dead 2. Give me a sec, guys. I am going to get my charger. Not the car, just the phone charger. Yeah, I'm just plugging this in because I do not want my camera to die on me. I saw... you saw Theory Boss. That's good for you, man. I'm glad that you saw him. I don't know how you saw him because he's still locked up, but okay. Good for you. Let me just hook that up here. Will that work? Yeah, it will. I find it strange how Valve can't do a numero tree. Yeah, I don't know. I noticed that Valve is one of those companies that I've seen memes of that are apparently like aren't making games that people really want to see. What's the name of the what is the name of that other game with Walter Gordon? He's the main character. I can't remember the name of it. I don't know why. I'm an idiot because I actually do like that game. I haven't really played it, but Walter Gordon, somebody let me know, because apparently, like, the first game in that is considered one of the best games of all time, but people have been asking for, like, a third game forever, and for some reason the company won't do it. Like, I don't understand why. I saw Theory Boss. What's your dream car? Personally, I actually have no idea what a dream car of mine would be. The way that I always look at having cars isn't like a brand name, but it's like having, like, a decent-looking car that isn't junk. and like has a decent paint job and operates well enough. But one thing that I would love to have in a dream car is for it to be an automatic, because I cannot drive stick. And personally, stick's kind of dead at this point because all the new cars coming under automatic anyway. But I have really no desire to drive stick. Game I've been looking forward to is Small Land. I've actually never heard of that TDS, but sounds cool. Uh, Slenderman movie coming 2012. Wait, oh no, let's switch to 2018. Yeah, that's the same thing that that's the same thing that happens with like a couple games. Like they want the game to come out at a certain year, but then they wait forever and ever until people outcry about it, and then boom, they make it. And then sometimes it turns out to be good, sometimes it turns out to be a load of crap. And are you using your phone to record or your camera? I use both currently right now because it's charging my phone. So I figured it was a spur of the moment decision to like stream, and I'm glad that I did. But yeah, I'm using my phone right now. Slender movie. So personally, I've actually had no idea if the Slender movie is gonna look good. A number of horror movies out there have fallen flat on their faces. Like a couple, like the It though, that was a really good movie. I really loved watching it. That was probably like my favorite horror movie that I can think of right now. Another movie that I really liked was I can't think of the name of this either for whatever reason. It was about that blind old guy and those kids broke into his house. So, you know. Alright, Jess, I guess we'll see you when you get back. But Theory Boss probably even a blast in his imprisonment. I'll let you draw your own conclusions on that one, rough stuff. Slender needs to stay back in the depths of the internet in 2012, aka every single you Let's Player making a video on that Slenderman game. That is essentially a meme right now. Have you ever seen iDubbbz's version of it? Yeah, meme status. Oh yeah, I imagine the Slender movie will be bad. I hope it isn't. Like, I'll probably go and watch it just to see what it's all about. But the trailer kind of looks cheesy a little bit. So, hopefully it's not a total train wreck. And you need to react to oh man. Yeah, I actually did watch a reaction to it, to the new Titans trailer. Let me just say this, my number one favorite movie of all time. I actually watched Coraline when I was a kid. My sister is still terrified of that movie. She hates it so much. Me, I think it's an alright movie. It's not my favorite, like, claymation movie or horror movie, but it's alright. But crap, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Titans trailer. I watched a reaction of it from a YouTuber known as Pagey. I don't know if any of you guys watch him. I watch it because he covers my like some of my favorite TV shows. I watched his reaction that he did on Twitch and then uploaded on YouTube. I saw the trailer that way, and from what I can tell, it does not. The thing with me is I'm mixed about the trailer. Like, I despise the design for Starfire. I really do, because it's just so. It's bad. Like, if they were going to do it, I'd rather them keep it original to the comics, especially since the producers know every single person hated the design when those set pictures leaked months ago. So I don't know why they're not doing anything to change it. I thought the whole thing with Robin was a little extreme, because they were going to go accurate, which a lot of people want. He doesn't go and brutally murder people in alleys, and he doesn't say F Batman. So, I mean, it's an interesting. I just hope they don't screw it up. Like, it looks promising in some areas, just some other areas are very questionable for me. Yeah, people would probably still have that reaction, rough stuff. I don't know why. Like, cheesy horror movies, people still get scared at for some reason. And I don't know why. It's like being scared of, like, the old 80s, like, King Kong movies. Like, those were so cheesy. But people still get terrified of them. I don't know why. Probably because of the design of the character back then, because they look kind of horrifying just from the old designs. Does anyone notice that no one makes original movies? Like, every movie is based off a book or a sequel. Yeah, see, I don't really have a problem with being based off, like, a book or, like, a movie sequel. The problem is they don't stay... Not only sometimes do they not stay true to, to the design of, like, the book or whatever they're basing it off of. It just seems lazy at times. Like, they aren't coming up with, like, any other original ideas. Like, not all of them are bad, but the ones that are, those are some of the issues that they have, I feel. And frankly, those people who mess them up, just make your own original ideas and just try not to screw it up. What's your favorite crime movie? You like Scarface? Hey, let's put yeah, because you know what? Everybody else is in Fortnite. Let's just put Scarface in Fortnite for, like, a special DLC or something. Thanos, John Wick, Scarface. What's next? Are they gonna put freaking My Little Pony in it? They probably will. They probably will do it. Mark my words. As long as Fortnite's popular, they will continue to do stuff with it. My Little Pony's gonna be on that chopping block. Favorite crime movie though, man. I never saw Scarface. I really do want to see it. The Godfather would probably be my favorite. Al Pacino does an amazing job as his role in the movie. That's one of his most iconic roles, actually. So I'm gonna go with The Godfather. I never watched the other versions, but the first movie was really good. Hey, who do you know who Cook with Sammy is? Actually, I don't. And by the way, welcome, Madison Kotlow. I'm sorry if I messed that up. I'll just go with Madison. But welcome to the stream. No, I'm not sure who that is, but if the name sounds kind of familiar, but I don't recall it exactly. I'd have to have a couple more details about it. Fortnite needs to die. TDS is just summarizing his opinion altogether. Fortnite needs to die. That's it. That's all. That's the end of it. We kill Fortnite, the world will be a better place. I mean, that's basically what's being said here. For me, like I said, I don't totally hate Fortnite. There's just a lot of aspects that I don't like. Specifically, the toxic community that it has, and a lot of the oversaturation of content of it on YouTube. And the fact that it has oversaturated certain gaming companies. It's not... You can't blame that one on Fortnite, though. You can blame the companies, however, that are trying to make a quick buck by adding in their own Battle Royale-style games instead of making, like, original ideas. That's unfortunate. Brownies have taken over Fortnite. Again, would not be surprised if they came out with like a special brownie DLC or something. Would not be shocked at all. We hunted down some bronies. Okay, then. I personally don't know anybody that's a brony, but I guess if you found some, good for you. Don't know what to say to that one. There's really not much to say, but good for you, I guess. Yeah, like I just said, though, Fortnite's been bashed a little bit tonight. We can safely assume that much. Oh, man. Let's get tea. I heard the Battle Royale crap all started with a Japanese novel titled Battle Royale. I think it was something like that. I think it was... I forget. I remember I heard, like, where Battle Royale was first used. It wasn't PUBG. It was, like, another video game or something that had Battle Royale in it, and then people really liked it, and then it just kind of spurned from there. And other companies started making new games, like PUBG, for example, and Fortnite, and various other Battle Royale-style games. Like, at the end of the day, though, like, I don't mind the Battle Royale market. I think it is fun to just go online and play with people and just kill against, kill them and whatnot in there. It's like, it's fun. But at the same time, though, it's just oversaturated. I just want more fun games, not Fortnite clones. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about there, TDS. I want fun original games made it. Like, the clones, like, Black Ops 4 is starting to look like a clone. It's starting to look like a Fortnite clone. Yeah, it's Call of Duty's original in its own sense away from Fortnite, but yeah, more clones, more cash, and that's the terrible thing. Game companies used to have a direction, I feel, a lot of them, where they did it because they wanted to make a great game for the fans. Of course, they wanted to make money, but they did it for the fans. Now, instead of seeing people dedicated to their games and their platform, they see dollar signs. Unfortunately, I don't understand how it changed, but you know what? More money, greed blinds people, unfortunately. That's a sad thing to say, but it's true. And I wish these companies would just do it for the passion and for the fans instead of for the money. And that's what the whole Battle Royale thing is right now. It's not for the fans, it's for the money. Because they know people will buy it. They know people will buy stuff in the game. And they're going to pay $60 for the copy of the game and probably pre-order it for more than that. And then they'll probably buy DLC and, skins and all this other crap in the game. And Wolverine or Lobo? Nightwing, I'm going to go with Wolverine. Like I said, I'm not as familiar with Lobo as far as DC characters go, or heroes in Marvel, or not heroes, like, in general, characters from comics. So I'm just going to go with Wolverine, because I do like Wolverine. They should bring back Guitar Hero. I do like Guitar Hero. I haven't played too much of it in my lifetime, but I have played with my friends before, specifically at my one friend's house. And I'm pretty crap at the game, but put it to you this way. Guitar Hero has more right to expand than what Battle Royale does right now. We'll put it to you that way. Fortnite is the worst game ever. Patrick, I gotta ask you this then, man. What game do you hate worse? Do you hate Fortnite more, or do you hate Minecraft more? Because I know you despise Minecraft, but which one would you rather play? Fortnite or Minecraft, if you had to choose? Which will then dictate which game you despise more. Because Minecraft is one of those games, it's been around for a long time. I choose Fortnite. Okay, so Jesse would go with Fortnite. August 25th is the Cell game. What is the Cell games? Oh, wait a second. Are you talking about like the Jake? Are you talking about the boxing matches? Is that what you're talking about? Unless this is some kind of convention I haven't heard of. But the only thing I know going on August 25th that's big on YouTube is definitely going to be the KSI Logan Paul fight and the Jake Paul Deji fight and all the other undercard fights going on. Like, that's what I know is going on big with YouTube on the 25th this month. So well, I don't like particularly, like, I don't mind KSI and Deji. I despise Jake and Logan Paul, but personally, I kind of want to see how the match turns out just because I'm curious, you know. I'm not saying I'm looking forward to it, but I'm curious to see the results. Because it's not like I'm going to be watching the match, but I am going to be looking up, like, who wins and whatnot. And, okay, Patrick, so you despise both equally, then. Team Fortress 2 keys are worth buying, while V-Bucks... Now, I haven't played too much Team Fortress 2 either. I've heard that it's a good game, and from what I've seen, it looks pretty good. It looks better than buying V-Bucks, because Fortnite is a game, while it's alright in my book, it's just... It's not worth spending money on. Not for the skins. The skins don't do anything anyway. They just make you look cooler. Like, cooler in quotation marks. So, like I said, just not for me. I wouldn't sink money into it. Portal gun or gravity gun? Portal gun. Gravity gun would be fun, but I would rather, I'd rather go with the portal gun because then I could travel to other realities and dimensions. And by portal gun, I'm thinking of the one from Rick and Morty. Amazing show. Love that show. But definitely portal gun. And you like Minecraft. I could definitely... I want to see the Paul... Yes, I want to see Jake and Logan Paul get knocked out. I really do. Like I said, I'm not a huge KSI or Deji fan at all, but I do want to see the Paul brothers lose. Like, I'm just going to put it straight out there. Sorry to all you Paul fans out there. I don't like them. I would like to see them get beat because they talk so much trash and spread all these lies and whatnot. It's crazy. After the Paul brothers, it's their fault the monetization requirements are the way they are. Patrick, I do agree. Logan and Jake Paul have definitely impacted YouTube when it comes to the monetization rules. It's not completely their fault, though. You can't blame them. You can blame them, for sure, but they're not the sole reason why. There's a number of other problems with YouTube itself, with other creators, with other incidences that have happened on YouTube. So, while the Paul brothers are part of it, they're not the sole reason. This is what my YouTube changing. There's be some stupid bug YouTubers making a full answer me. I guess who won't watch the fight. Me, yeah, I'm not gonna watch the fight either. I am curious to see how it turns out. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not like I'm gonna be paying $8 to watch the pay-per-view on the official fight stream, or I'm not going to be buying a ticket and then flying out to see the fight. So no, I'm not. I'm just curious to see who wins. Seriously, that's about it. Other than that, I could give a crap less. And I'm laughing my ass off because that Fortnite. I don't even want to know about Fortnite ASMR videos. It's everyday, bro. That's probably what he's gonna say. Of course, we could just have Jake Paul, like, come out on the stage and just scream Walmart for, like, the entire match. People would still love it. The Jake and Logan Paul fans, they would pay about $100 if they had to, just to see Jake Paul stand and just yell Walmart for, like, 5 minutes. Like, that's probably how impressionable these children are, or people in general that are fans of them. I could see that. Geez, the boss. I don't know about that. Okay, then, Morty. TDS, your new name's Morty now. Geez, Rick, I don't know about that. I can't do a Morty impression that well. I suck at it. Morty, you gotta shove these seeds up your butt, Morty. I'm too old, Morty. You gotta help me, Morty. I need my alcohol, Morty. I can't really do the voice of Rick. Kind of like the stammering, but not like the voice. I'm no voice actor by any means. That was terrible. I hate copyright strikes. Why YouTube have it? Copyright strikes are good in theory, and I do think they come in useful when people do steal other YouTubers' content and they falsely do it to make money. But the copyright system, unfortunately, gets used so much, like abused so much, that it's crazy. It's terrible. But I can see why it's in place, but the practice of it's so crap. Jesse, Walmart. I'm sorry. I crack up like every time. It's so stupid. Every time I see the clip with Jake just saying "whoa," like it's so random and so stupid. I don't even know why that's a meme or why he said it, but it's just so funny to see how dumb he is doing it. It's funny in that sense. And that's spot on. Hey, Alex Byman, what's going on, man? I've been pretty good, man. How you doing? I'm Mr. Me. No, I can't. I'm not even going to attempt to do a Mr. Meeseeks voice because I can't get my voice that. I could get my voice that high, but I'm not going to. I can't do a Meeseeks voice. Hi, I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. You know what, TDS? I'm gonna pull out the ultimate Rick and Morty roast on you. You are the Jerry of Rick and Morty. That's right, TDS. I said it. You're a Jerry. You're a Jerry. Mic drop right there. That's a good Rick impression. Do it again. Nightwing. I am that was a terrible Rick impression. What are you talking about? That was awful. I can't even do the voice. Do Squidinator. I would if I knew what a Squidinator was. Walmart, look, I have random access. So if I steal your concert, you're going to copyright me. If I steal your concert? What are you talking about? If you steal my concert. What? What are you talking about? Stealing my... I hope you meant to put content. Because I don't have a content. The boss equals Summer. I am no Summer. If I had to be somebody from Rick and Morty, I would not be Summer, and I wouldn't be Jerry either. I wouldn't even want to be Beth. No, what? Screw it. I would even take Morty. Like, I would be Rick. I would rather be... No, I'd rather be Morty. Because at least he's a good person, TDS bird person. Okay, yeah, I could see you being bird person, actually. And I could see Goof being, I could see Goof being Jerry. And, Digi, as far as Digi goes, yeah, he makes okay, I like him slightly more than the Paul brothers, but I am no Comedy Shorts Gamer fan, by any means. I'm not really big into his content, and frankly, he's been making a ton of videos. I feel like on both ends, these guys are like they're finding excuses to make videos, get more revenue and ad revenue before the big fight happens, because once the fight happens, they can make all the insult videos they want, but the people who lose, they're just going to get the crap memed out of them, which is going to happen regardless, but you shouldn't be afraid to do the boxing match because of that, but at the same time, it's just so stupid. Rick and Morty requires a high... Okay, yeah, I remember that meme. And no, it doesn't. You do not need a high... You can have an IQ of 5 and still enjoy Rick and Morty. I want Digi to win, but in some cases, I don't think it is. Like, I don't even know who I would legitimately pick to win. I wouldn't even base it off of, like, who I prefer, like, in terms of their content and who they are, like, character-wise, but... As far as, like, skills go, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not even going to make any predictions. We will see when it comes out. We will see when it comes up. Me, Walmart, the boss. Dollar Tree! Yeah, that is a good meme. I like that meme. I like that. That's a good meme. That's going to be my new catchphrase. I'm not stealing it from Jake. I'm stealing it from Nightwing. Dollar Tree! Yeah, that's going to be my new catchphrase, Dollar Tree. I mean, content I hate when you teach other autocorrect people. Oh, you meant content. No, see, that's the thing. Other people have used my video, like, Emilio, for example, has used, like, images for my video. I don't mind that. Like, if you guys are making, like, a video, like, you know, poking fun at me, you're talking about me in some way, like, no, I wouldn't mind that at all. You guys can feel free to use that, and if you guys have channels and you want to make videos about me or something, I don't care. I wouldn't copy strike anybody for that. Like, that's just so stupid. Besides, I don't even make money off YouTube anyway, so what's the point? You're just being an ass if you do that. I like to see Jake Paul get sent to the hospital. I sense your hostility, Patrick. I really do. Ruben equals Tio. Okay? We're the winners. We get to watch two YouTubers beat the shit out of... Yeah, pretty much, actually. Like, in the end, like, it doesn't matter who wins or loses this. Like, for meme status and for, like, their fan base and, you know, YouTube in general, yeah, sure. But for us, everyone who gets to see it, yeah, everyone else wins, but those guys, seriously, sees the boss as eye hole. GDS, you can... No, we are not the eye hole man from Rick and Morty. No, no, we will not have that. Absolutely not. That was a weird bit that they did there on, crap, what was it called again? Interdimensional Cable 2. That was a weird commercial they had there, man. Seriously. I'll be Jaguar. Nightwing, you can have that role at Jaguar. And I wish they'd bring him back. Jesse, up with the memes. Oh, man, now I gotta read all that. Oh, man. Walgreens! McDonald's! Burger King, okay. Burger King! Subway! I regret that dab. I'm Pickle Rick! That's a classic Rick and Morty meme, too. Like, it's an oversaturated meme, but it's a funny meme. Ryan, do you remember that horrible video I showed you? Yeah, someone made of me recently. Yeah, Patrick, I remember that the guy who did it was a total douche. Yes, I remember. I remember that video that you showed me. A deal from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Little bits. Yes, that was okay. That was actually one of the more funny commercials that they had there. That was actually that was funny. Or if Fork is lacing JoJo, he would be done. I'm not really familiar though with JoJo though, so I couldn't really say that. Dollar tier, dollar Trare. JC. Oh no, man, I'm not saying that is so long. JC pennies. JC pennies. That was, yeah, I'm just going to do that. I'm not even going to bother. You can probably do that with any store name. You can even do that with my name. It doesn't sound as ironic, though, because it's not like a random store name. It just doesn't sound as good. Okay, I'm done. Okay, so you ran out of, AKA, you ran out of store locations to come up with. Okay. Actually, there's a number of other, I don't think that's the reason, because there's other businesses I'm sure you could have done that with. Where are my testicles, Summer? Oh my gosh. You had them removed. Where are they gone? That's a good question, TDS, and I'd rather not know the answer. Ugh, wow. Dio equals God in Italian, so 4 gets better removed. Oh my gosh. Now just too much cancer to handle. Yeah, actually, Jesse, I probably lost like 5 years off my life doing all that. Especially the Walmart thing, although that's funny. My children can't watch it. Okay. That'd probably be the reaction of a lot of people. Like, some things just get taken way too seriously, man. At some point. Like, not everything, but just some things get taken too seriously. Didn't realize how much of a Rick and Morty fan did you? I actually did not. But now that I know, TDS, I'm going to find every Rick and Morty meme on the planet, and I'm just going to send them to you. I'm going to send them to you on Facebook. And I'm going to send you every Rick and Morty meme on the planet. And then at the end of the day, you got to change your legal name to Mr. Poopy Butthole. That's your new name, Mr. Poopy Butthole. That's hilarious. By the way, I love BoJack Horseman, Jesse. That is a very excellent choice in Netflix series. I love BoJack. Really funny series. Guys, I am smart. I watch Rick and Morty. Okay, there's also a flip to the whole you don't need a high IQ to watch Rick and Morty. Just because you watch Rick and Morty does not mean you're a genius. It just means you like a really well-animated show that's funny. Get Swifty. Get Swifty. Yeah, I'm not even going to break out the song because I'll be demonetized. Ha, just kidding. I'm not monetized anyway. I am an intellectual. Again, that's part of the meme. Just because you watch Rick and Morty does not mean you're a genius. Because I've seen unironic posts from very young children that have posted on Reddit that they're a genius because they watched it. I don't like Rick and Morty, honestly. That's alright, Patrick. I like Rick and Morty. I think it's a funny show. It's really good, I think. It's funny. The humor's spot on. The character, there's like a recurring, there's like episodes where like they just go off on like random adventures. But at the same time, though, they have an underlying, like the Evil Morty story, like that's like a really good underlying story that I hope they continue. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you. TDS, we already had an incident like this like 4 or 5 months ago, earlier this year, where I sang Gucci Gang and I was a noob to stream back then. I have learned to never do that. So I will not be singing Get Swifty. Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. I don't know why am I laughing? Why am I laughing when I read that? That's not even funny. Why not one more? Why not one more? Okay, fine. Go ahead, Jesse. Go ahead and put another one then. Dollar Tree. I don't know why am I laughing when I read that. This is like the worst try not to laugh challenge ever. Like, I'm just literally reading what you guys are saying and I'm laughing. Yeah, okay, fine, why not? Panda Express! There you go. McDonald's Dado? Toys R Us. Okay, it doesn't work with Toys R Us, though. Like, you just say, Toys R Us! Like, it looks like you're just yelling Toys R Us. Like, it doesn't work. You have to extend the name. You can't really extend Toys R Us. R.I.P. Except for Canada. But still, if you don't oh, yeah. So you're a genius now. Walgreens is the bet. I would say Walgreens is definitely, it's definitely one of the better ones just because, ooh, Yeah, it's one of the better ones just because you can say the name and you can extend it out pretty far, so I could definitely see that. Kroger's. I don't even know what Kroger's is. Is that the name of a restaurant or a shopping center? I have no idea what Kroger's is. I don't actually remember ever having one around here. Yeah, R.I.P. Toys R Us, Jesse. I have a Kroger's. Well, then what is it? Is it a restaurant? Is it a department store? Is it a hardware store? Like, I have no idea. Because there's definitely not one in my area. There's a lot of stores, but there's none around here, from what I can tell. Also, yeah, definitely not around here then. There's one that kind of reminds me of like Piggly Wiggly. It's like this old grocery store that was started way back in the day that was really popular, but there's not really too many, like, from what I can gather. The only one that I've ever been to was down in Myrtle Beach. That's down in South Carolina. I went to Myrtle Beach several times over the past several years for vacations. And I went to that's the only time I've ever been to like a Piggly Wiggly. So, you know. But still, though, I mean, it's cool to see that these older, like, stores are still around in some way. I am a genius, so I should rule the world. Again, keeping it up with the whole genius because you watch Rick and Morty meme. Did you go to Margaritaville? I did go to Margaritaville, actually, Jesse. And I went to the Margaritaville that is in the Bahamas. Because I did go to the Bahamas a couple years back on a cruise. Very beautiful place, by the way. Sandy white beaches, really nice clear water. The first day I was there, I did go to Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. It was actually really fun. They had a whole like pool bar set up. They had a whole bunch of like bridges and stuff people could walk on, but like you could swim through tubes and stuff. It's really awesome. Oh, you've been to the Bahamas too. That's pretty cool, man. The islands that I went to were whatever the first island was that had into the Margaritaville on it. A place called Half Moon Cay that's privately owned by Carnival Cruise Lines. That's a cruise liner. Really amazing place to go there too. But and I forget what the other one is. The other place that I went to, I forget the name of it, but that place has the biggest like transport of items in the Bahamas. So whatever that place is, that's the third place that I went to. See, it doesn't work. You can't use. Okay, it's funny with like some store and restaurant names, but you can't do it with like everyday common objects. It's not really funny then as a meme. It's more just like you're just yelling and extending out random objects. Pizza Hut doesn't really work either. You can't really extend Pizza Hut out unless you're talking to like the pizza part. It has to be like the whole name. Velcro doesn't work either. Hey, Colt, what's going on, man? Welcome to the live stream. Guys, this is the person that this is the guy that I just did the podcast with earlier this evening. So, how's it going, my dude? Welcome for your first time to the streams. But yeah, he's the one that I did the podcast with earlier, and I'm very looking forward, man, to doing a interview with you if you are still up for that. I'm not a genius because I watch Rick and Morty. I'm a gooby goober because I watch SpongeBob. Fist bump for that, man. Well said. You can't do it with everyday objects. It's just not funny. I mean, it's kind of funny, but it's not funny for a meme. You can't say that's not even how you say Family Dollar. If you were going to extend it out, that's a little bit different, but you still. All right, gotta go. I had fun. See you later, dude. All right, Ruffsto, thanks for coming by the stream, man. It was cool talking with you, man. And, yeah, I guess I'll see you later. Ooh, actually, speaking toward which, guys, feels like I'm starting to lose my voice. And besides, we've been streaming for way longer than what I intended to stream for anyway. We've been streaming for an hour and 13 minutes, an hour, something like that. So, but yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm probably going to end off the stream here because we haven't been streaming for a little while. Thank you to everybody who did come by the stream tonight. It was really fun talking with you guys. I'm sorry, Patrick. I do got to go, man. I'm going to go eat, and I do have to prep a video for tomorrow. Yeah, good morning. I have to go prep a video for tomorrow. It's probably... Let me get one more. Walgreens! There you go, Jesse. That one was just for you. But thank you to everybody who did come by the stream this evening. Actually, it's Portal Cut. Smell you later. Yep, smell you later, TDS. Thanks to TDS, the two Jessies, Patrick, Ruffsta, Colt for your brief appearance there, man. Glad that you stopped by. And to everybody else who did stop by the stream this evening, it was really cool talking with all you guys. You guys are awesome as always. I'm from India, so now it's morning here. Well, sorry you arrived a little late there, man, but thanks for stopping by nonetheless. Full Metal Jacket, very nice band. With all that in mind, though, guys, thanks for watching the stream. I'm going to go and do a video and whatnot. Look out for it's probably going to be an interview. Look out for the interview video for tomorrow, guys. And, yeah, until next time, bosses, I will catch you guys later. It's a little late for Thanos right there, Nightwing. Well, thanks for stopping by the stream, my dudes. And until next time, bosses, I'll see you in tomorrow's video if you guys want to see it. And I'll be uploading most of this week anyway. But I'll see you guys in the next live stream as well. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, bosses, and stay awesome as always.